Welcome back, everybody. We back at it with another one, and today we're talking about getting out of your own way. So, you know how we're doing this. We're taking this a mile at a time. If not now, when? Let's get to it. How's it going, everybody? So today I want to talk about getting out of your own way. So what I mean by that is there's a lot of people out there that when they're trying to do something, they're trying to follow their dreams, they're trying to follow their goals, they're trying to do accomplish these different things. There's a lot of times where people like to say, oh, well, I can't do that, I can't do this today because of this. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if someone was in my position right now trying to make videos and everything just like I am, they got everything just like I do, okay? But they're not me, it's somebody else, okay? It could be to where, oh man, I gotta make a video today. Oh, but I can't because I got a doctor's appointment. Oh man, I can't because I have to go to work right now. Oh man, I can't because I've been working so many hours, and by the time I get home, from work, I'm tired, or whatever it is. There can be excuses behind why they're not doing something, but they always got somebody or something else to blame, and that's what I'm getting at. You got to get out of your own way. You could make that video what it is. You're not passionate about it. You could go to practice. What it is you'd rather be stuck playing a video game. You could become successful in whatever it is you're doing. You'd rather go to that party. You'd rather go do this. You'd rather go do that. You'd rather watch the next thing on Netflix or Hulu or whatever the case. You'd rather watch TV, watch DVD, play video games, go to a party. You'd rather drink. You'd rather do this, that, or the other. You'd rather do different things instead of what it is you're trying to do. In the sense, for example, that'd be like if I'm over here saying I can't make this video, but that same night I go out drinking. I go to the bar, I go to a club, or I'm not about that anymore. I used to go to bars, but no more. But you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be at a bar. I'm gonna go to the club. I'm gonna go to the homie's house and start drinking with him and BSing with him. You know what I mean? I'd rather be right there, turn on the Xbox or the Switch 2 and just start playing video games. When instead of doing that, I can start pulling out my life and start recording a video. So it's not a matter of these obstacles or these different things that are in your way. It's you. That's what I mean. You have to get out of your way. You can't honestly say, like, I wouldn't be able to go right now to my mirror, look myself in the eyes in the mirror, and be like, oh man, you couldn't do that because insert excuse. Nah, that's exactly what it is. An excuse. Unless it's a legitimate reason. You know what? I wanted to shoot a video today, but I couldn't because I found out this family member, whoever it is, ended up in the ER. I had to go check on him. Cool. That's an emergency. That's an excuse. That's an emergency. You got to be there for that family. Your wife, husband, kid, aunt, uncle, whoever it is, someone that was a mentor, someone that had a big impact on your life is an emergency room, and you want to go find out if they're okay. Cool. That's a valid excuse. You know what I mean? What's not is, oh, I couldn't shoot that video, but that same night you're out there drinking. That same night you're playing video games with your friends. That same night you're over here doing something else other than what it is you're trying to do, but you're trying to make excuses for why you couldn't do it. Because an excuse is always going to be that. It's going to be that excuse, but it's going to be the reason. It's going to be, oh, I couldn't do it. That's the reason. It's not an excuse. You're being lazy. You gotta not be lazy. If you say you're passionate about it, you can't say you're passionate about it and then come up with every excuse in the world, every reason on why you can't do whatever it is you're trying to do. Whether it's going to a practice, going to a rehearsal, making a video, whatever it is for you. You know what I mean? Doing your research to open up that business that you need a business, trying to come up with the funds in order to open up that business. Oh man, my phone broke. I can't do it anymore. I'm pretty sure everybody got multiple phones. I'm pretty sure at least one of them works. Like, you don't need service. Like for me, like I use my phone. That's how I shoot all my videos. I use my phone. I do have a camera. I don't use it, but it's not gonna stop me from recording. If my phone was to go down, like what was it? There was when the internet went down. That was like I know a lot of people were out on the internet. I was trying to do certain things on my phone. I couldn't do it because there was no internet. You want to know the best part about doing this and recording with my phone? Is even if the internet goes down, it doesn't affect the camera. I can still put up my tripod, put my phone on it, set everything up, all my lights and everything, record, boom, there's a video. What's your excuse? You gotta stop with those excuses. I'm telling you, that excuse tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I can't do it today. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. Do it now. What's stopping you? Because you don't feel like it? Because you're tired? That just shows you're not passionate about it. Don't get me wrong. I take naps sometimes too, but I don't let that be the excuse on why I'm not putting this video up, or why I'm not recording the video, or why I'm not doing something I'm meant to do. Like why I miss one of my kids, my kids getting awards. No, like if my kids get awards, the video can wait. I'm gonna hold off on that because I'm gonna go see my kids get their awards. I'm gonna go, if it has something to do with kids. Oh, my son has soccer. My kid doesn't play soccer, but as an example, oh, my kid's playing basketball, soccer, football, whatever, I'm gonna go to that game. What were you doing the rest of the day? Like I said, if it's a valid excuse, cool. That's up to you to determine that. But what you can't do is always have an excuse for every single damn why you're not doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like I've done it. I've done that plenty of times. Oh, try to blame this person. Try to blame that coworker. Try to blame this friend or this family member or whoever it is. I'm telling you, that's the thing. You gotta get out of your way. Stop blaming. But when are you gonna look in the mirror and blame yourself? That's who you gotta blame. Like I said, unless it's an actual excuse, you have to get out of your way. Because there's a lot of people out there who aren't doing what it is they're supposed to be doing. They know their talent. They know what they're good at. They'd rather go to sleep because they're tired. They stayed up all night playing video games. And I bring that one up because I've done that plenty of times. Staying up 2, 3, 4 in the morning, sun's already coming up, playing video games. Getting mad, yelling at it, you know what I mean? Like yelling at the TV because I'm getting mad at the game or whatever the case. Like, I've done it. What's your excuse? That's why you didn't go to school that day. I've done it. I've missed school because I stayed up all night playing video games. Or I don't miss school, but I go to school tired. If you're going to school right now, and don't use that as an excuse. Right? You're tired. It's because of you. You're not making it as the athlete that you want to be. It's because of you. Like I said, if there's a valid excuse, cool. But when there's an excuse every single time, that's not an excuse anymore. That's a habit. Bad habit. You gotta cut that. And I'm telling you, you gotta start looking at it in the sense of, I need to do this because I'm not gonna become successful unless I keep doing it. No one's gonna take you seriously if you're over here trying to put out videos, but you only put them up like once every month. Don't get me wrong, I had my little moment where I wasn't putting out videos for a little bit. I need to get back on track. And that's on me. That is on me. I'll take the blame for that. I'll own up to it. You gotta own up to it, and I'm telling you, get out of your way. What's stopping you? Get out of your own way and put your foot down and start taking those steps. And I'm telling you, once you get out of your way, you'll start realizing, oh man, this is easy. Why did I stop? Why was I making those excuses? Why was I doing this? Why was I drinking when I could have been doing this? Why was I playing video games? Why was I going out doing this, that, or the other instead of doing this? I'm telling you, you have to. You're the one stopping you. A lot of the times, like I said, there's valid excuses, but a lot of times you're the one stopping you. Once you realize that, and you're able to take that step to the side and get out of your own way, I'm telling you, we're shooting for the moon. We're shooting for the moon, but you have to get. There was an NF song. Which song was it? I think it was. I want to say Intro 3. It was one of his songs. Right now at the end, he's talking about how he was trapped. I have to listen to the song again, but I'm gonna have to go to the song and figure out which one it was. But there was a song where he's talking about, I don't know, like he was trapped. He felt like he was like in a jail cell. That's what I pictured when the song's going on. When I'm listening to the song, where like he feels like he's trapped. He's in a jail cell and he's trapped. He can't figure out how to get out. He doesn't know what to do. Like he's lost, confused, whatever. You know what I mean? Like he's trapped. Someone has him trapped. What it is he's in his own way, because he says in the song as well that something like I'm locked in here, but I'm the one holding the keys. You're the one holding the keys. What's stopping you from starting that engine up and taking off? You got the keys. You're the one stopping yourself. You're the one who put them in your pocket I don't know where they're at. I gotta figure this out. I can't do it today. Keys are right there in your pocket. You were holding them. They're in your possession. I can't say that I can't go pick up a friend who needs a ride somewhere when I said, yeah, I can give you a ride, and then I say, hey, I can't find my keys. I put my keys in the same place every time. That's not an excuse. It's an excuse. It's not even an excuse. It's just, I don't know what it is. You need to get out of your way. You have the keys. Use them. You feel like you're trapped, you're in that cell, and you can't do anything, you can't get out or whatever, you got the keys. Like, you've seen it, how many people have seen a cartoon where someone's trapped inside of a jail cell or whatever the case, some sort of confinement thing, and they have the key and they just open it and get themselves out. That's all you gotta do. Reach, open up, get out. Get out of your way. You need to be able to take that upon yourself, because you're not going to become successful unless you do that. Unless you finally take it upon yourself to, you know what, nope, I'm getting the keys, I'm going. I'm getting out of here, and I'm going to break out, and I'm going to start making the videos every day. Every other day, however often, if you make videos, however often you're going to do that. Or you're one of these influencers who do, I don't know, like record their life or do those funny videos where you're recording like your life, but it's, you know, the funny aspects of it or whatever, but you only put out one video a week. A lot of those people will put them out. They record multiple videos in a day, short videos too. They even do the short ones, the reels or whatever, I don't know, what depends on what social media you're on for what they're called, but those really short videos that you can watch, a lot of them all day filming that. And I don't even know how many takes they do it. I don't do that. But I don't know how many takes they go through before they get the right, oh, yep, that's the one. And then boom, put that up. Oh, you know what? Boom, they're back at it again, recording the next one. 5 minutes later, boom, that next one's up. And you want to do the same thing, but you're only recording it once a month. Like, stay on top, get out of your way. Because at that point, once you're the one stopping yourself, you're the one blocking yourself, no, there's nobody else to blame. You're gonna try to blame whoever, whatever, like, whatever circumstances, it was because of the weather I couldn't do it. I'm telling you, when the internet went down, everybody could have come up with a reason. Don't get me wrong, I know there's some industries where once that internet went down, they were screwed. They couldn't figure it out. Like, they had nothing, because that's what their business, that's what whatever it is they do relied on. For example, influencers, the people who put up videos all the time. You need internet to put that video up. You don't have internet, boom, there goes your videos. You're not getting views, you're not getting the likes, you're not getting any of that stuff because the internet went down. But nothing's stopping you from recording them. What's your excuse? The excuse for, in that sense, a good one, a valid one, would be the internet went down and that's why I couldn't upload them, but I had them. They're in my drafts or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like, I got them, I just couldn't upload them. But the next day, or once the internet came back up, boom, there they go. And then on top of that, because you recorded more while you're waiting for the internet to work, those ones get put up, and these ones are still on the back burner. Boom, now I can put those ones up and start recording more. You gotta get out of your way. If you got the talent, you have, like, some people have talent, some people have what it takes to become the next big star in whatever industry or whatever it is they're going for. Whether it's a chef, you know, opening up a business, an athlete, movie star, motivational speaker, whatever, a cameraman, you know what I mean, a video editor, photographer. So, there are people out there who have what it takes, but a lot of them are in their own way, and that's why they're never going to become successful. And if that's you, if you feel like I'm talking to you specifically, do something about it. If you have the talent, use it. Do it. And the reason I'm pushing on that is because there's people out there with talent who are just throwing it away and not doing anything with it. And then there's people out there who wish they had talent, or no, I'll take that back, not that they wish they had talent, they do have talent. They haven't figured out what it is. And now this person who can't figure out what it is, or haven't figured out what it is, what they're good at, what they can do to really become successful, they haven't figured that out. The thing that sucks is for that person, they can be around the person with the talent, just not doing anything with it. You know. So in that case, this person is looking at person A is looking at person B like, you have all this talent, you're throwing it away. I wish I had your talent, because if I had your talent, I'd shoot for the moon. If I had your talent, I'd be grinding every day. I'd go to bed late, I'd still wake up early, and boom, I'm at it. Out there practicing. Out there on the football field. Running your routes because you're right receiver. Boom. First one there, last one gone. Because they haven't figured out what their talent is. And they're around someone who does know what it is, but throwing it away because they're not doing anything with it. That hurts. That hurts. Because like I said before, I went the longest time without knowing or understanding. I didn't know what my talent was. I didn't think I had one. So to see these people around me, and that's what I'm saying, is because I'm speaking through experience. I'm saying it because I've lived it. Where before I figured out, before I wanted to do this, and I was like, boom, I'm gonna speak. That's what I do. Before that, when I believed I didn't have a talent, I've seen people with talent. What do they do? Like, you're not doing anything with it. What are you doing? Because if I had your talent, I'd be out there right there. I'd be figuring out what it is in order to monetize. I'd be figuring out what it is in order to change people's lives with that talent. You gotta do, I'm telling you, do something. Do something with your talent, but get out of your way. If you have the talent, you haven't figured it out, you're just sitting down on the couch, you're just playing video games. If the video gaming is your talent, do something with it. And then that person who hasn't figured out their talent, help them. You know what? You're in your own way. That's why you can't figure out your talent. Cool, let's get to it. And now we're gonna do this, that, and the other, and we're gonna figure out what your talent is, and we're gonna get you out of your way so that you can shoot for the moon too. Get out of your own way. Because a lot of times, I'm telling you, the only person to blame is the person looking back at you in the mirror. Or the person you see on the camera because you recorded one video and then you can't do any more because whatever reason you come up with. I'm telling you, get out of your way. Because it's frustrating to people who haven't figured out what their talent is, or people who want to do what you do. This is their talent is over here. They're doing this thing, but they want to do what you do because that's their passion. That gets frustrating when you have the talent to do it and you're throwing it away. If I had your talent, I wouldn't throw it away. I'd be grinding it all the time. I'd be at it all the time. Nothing's gonna stop me, and I'll become the best. It's frustrating to people. To some people, not everybody. You got lazy people out there, don't even care. They're just gonna stick around playing video games all the time. They're gonna stick around doing whatever it is they're partying all the time, drinking all the time, doing whatever it is that they do. But for the people that it matters to, it bothers us. When we, like I said, back before I didn't believe I had a talent, it bugged me. Dang, I wish I could play football like that. I wish I could play basketball like that. I wish I could draw like that. I wish I could do that the way you do. I wish I was good at playing instruments. I played, trombone, I think, back in elementary school. I wasn't any good. It's not a talent. I'm not good at that. Cool, I'll admit it. But I don't play instruments. Would I like to learn? Yeah, I'd like to learn to play the guitar. As a matter of fact, the bass, to be specific. Because I don't know, there's something about the bass. Like, I'm big into bass. When I listen to hip hop and stuff, I like it when the bass hits. So if I were to learn the guitar, I would want to learn the bass. And just do, you know what I mean? And really be down on the bass guitar. But I like breakdancing. I was in high school and there were people that we'd all go to this certain classroom and a lot of people would start breakdancing. Just, hit a windmill, a flare, whatever it is, breakdancing. I've always wished I could do a windmill. Never been able to do it. That's why I say it. So if I had breakdancing talent, cool. I would have been there right there with them. I would have started filming myself and putting up videos of me breakdancing. Try to go to competitions or whatever. I know they still got breakdancing competitions for people that can pop. I can't pop. I had a brother that could pop too. You know how to pop that. You know, I can't do it, but you know what I mean? I can't do it. I'm not a dancer. I can't dance. I can't do the salsa. I can do the Macarena, but I can't dance. I can do the what was the other one? The Cupid Shuffle? I think there's another one too. There's another one too. I forget what it is, but I can do those ones. You know what I mean? I don't even think I can do the electric slide anymore that they taught us in high school. But I'm telling you, you have to, the people, if you have a talent and you're not doing anything with it, get up, take that step. You're a breakdancer, record yourself, put it up. Hey, I haven't did a breakdance in a while, I haven't did it in a while, but here's me doing a windmill. Here's me doing a flare. Here's me doing whatever other breakdance. I'm not sure about the breakdancing moves, I just knew those ones. You're a skater. You're good on skateboard, cool. Record yourself, start putting it up. But people who, I'm telling you, people that have that talent, when they're not doing anything with it, for the people that really want to do something but don't have the talent to do it, it's frustrating. Because you wish you knew how to breakdance, skate, play ball out, speak, be a teacher, whatever you're good at teaching, whatever it is. It gets frustrating to the people who wish they could do something but don't have those specific talents, and you're over here throwing it away while I'm right here like, I wish I had yours, but I don't. And if I did, I'd be shooting for the moon. It gets frustrating, it really does. So you have to get out of your way, do something. Even if, here's the thing too, even if, say you don't want to get out of your way, but you don't mind teaching it to somebody, you know how to break dance, you see that person really wants to learn, really wants to do it, they're good at this, but they don't want to do that, they'd rather break it, teach them. I'm going to break it down for you. Cool, this is how you do it. This is how you start with a windmill. Then you're going to do this, you're going to follow through with, you know what I mean? Guitar, oh man, that person really loves the guitar, I know how to play, but I don't care for it. Teach that person. Hey, look, so you're gonna get it right here, you're gonna, and start describing everything to them and get them to learn it. You're gonna hit this chord, this one's this tune or whatever, this one's A, B, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like if I knew somebody that wanted to speak, matter of fact, I do have a friend who might get into public speaking. I already told him, hey, if there's something you want to do, let me know. I got lighting, I got my camera, I got my screens, like I'll help you out. If it's something you want to do, just let me know. I'm willing to help you. You know what I mean? Or you know what you could do too? That's another thing you do to get out of your way, is the fact that if you're good at something and you don't want to turn that into a career, train people. Teach people. Teach that person, teach those people, teach your family, teach your friends. Then you can open up. You're a good MMA fighter. You don't want to do anything with it, become an instructor. Go to a dojo, go somewhere and be like, hey, and apply for that position and train people. Because what you're doing is you're still getting out of your way, but now you're getting out of your way and you're teaching other people who want to learn that. Now, for the people that want to learn that, you're not just throwing it away. Now, that's something I want to learn and you're going to teach me, let's get to it. And now that's not going to be frustrating because that's something I want to do. I'm good at this, but I want to do this and you're going to teach me? Let's go. Where do I sign up? Where do I put my name? You have to get out of your way. I'm telling you, once you get out of your way, doors are going to start opening up. And I'm telling you, you don't have to get out of your way in the sense of just turn that into a career. Get out of your way and turn it into a career in the sense of training people, getting other people to do it, the people that want to do it. Train them, teach them. You know what they can do? They can teach other people as well. They can turn that into a career and then they can train other people to do it too. So I'm telling you, you just have to get out of it. You can do it. You have what it takes. Don't let anybody tell you you don't. Do something with it. Really go for it. Chase after it. And really, I'm telling you, shoot for the moon. What's that? Shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. Shoot for the moon. But get out of your way. You're the one stopping you. One of these days you do, if not now, when? But you're going to have to look in that mirror and be like, you're the one to blame. Why am I getting... Figure out, if you're in your own way, try to figure out why. If you can't figure, you're over here blaming this person, this situation, or this thing, that whatever it is, it could be you. You got to look inside yourself and figure out if it's you, and then you got to figure out why. Why are you doing it? And what do you need to do in order to get out of that funk, in order to get yourself out of your way to really shoot for it and go for it. But you have to get out of your own way, because a lot of people out there, that's what it is you're in your own way, and that's why you're not becoming successful. That's why you're not reaching the next level. That's why you keep falling down, and someone has to keep coming back and picking you up. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help motivate, inspire, lift you up when you get knocked down, and elevate you to the next level. But a lot of people, I'm telling you, are not there because they're in their own way. Get out of your way and use those keys because they're in your hands. I'm telling you, once you do that, doors open up, possibilities open up, and boom, now you can take off. But that may be the only thing that's weighing you down. That could be the only thing that's your anchor. That's anchoring you down and you can't get anywhere is because of that. It's because you're in your own way. That anchor right there is in front of you is you. It's that mirror. You got to get out of your way, push that mirror to the side, push it to the side, push yourself out of the way. You need stiff arm, boom, get out of my way and go. Get out of your own way, and I'm telling you, and then we're shooting for the moon. All right, and if what you need to do too, what you can do too, start holding people accountable. Hold yourself accountable. You know what? I'm tired right now. You know what? Instead of being tired, let me slam this energy drink, hit record on that camera. Let me slam this energy drink and go to practice. Let me do what I gotta do and be out there and start practicing on my own. Don't stay. You know what? I'm not gonna play video games tonight. I'm going to bed so I can get up early and get to it. I'm telling you, get out of your way, and I think you're gonna be surprised about how much better it is and how much easier it seems because you got out of your way and you're not holding yourself back anymore. Stop holding yourself back when you're trying to go forward. All right, so that's my thing for you today. Like I said, get out of your way. That's what I got for you today. You know how we're doing. We'll catch you another time. If not now,